Hi everyone, Darren Henderson from Pro Circuit Australia here to talk to you today about four-stroke exhaust systems. Obviously four strokes, over the last, since 1998, they've become the dominant force in all racing and recreational riding. We have a lot of different versions available for Pro Circuit, so I'll give you a quick talk through on what they are. One of the big things with exhaust systems, and we always get this call, how much power will it give me? That's not the right question to ask. The question is, what sort of power will it give me? Every bike needs something different. Some need high end, some need low end, some need to fill gaps in the middle. So Pro Circuit's mantra, and probably the biggest thing they do, is look at what a bike needs. Rather than just building a bike for a dyno, they build their pipes for the racetrack. So the pipe is designed to get you from point A to point B as quick as you possibly can. So first and foremost, that's the most important thing to cover off. The second issue is noise. Noise is a big thing, particularly out here in Australia. If you race in Australia, whether you're a pro racer or even a recreational racer, if they're noise testing, you have to hit FIM max noise test, which is 112 dB at full revs. In the US, it's a little bit different. They have an amateur standard and they have a pro standard. Unfortunately, over here, we're all rated by the pro standard. So what we do with Pro Circuit, we have a few different options on pipes based off that US mantra. So your starting point for Pro Circuit is your slip-on silencer. So the slip-on silencer, stainless construction, has a brushed aluminium can on it that has a spark arrestor insert inside, which can be taken out. It does deaden the noise a little bit, but it certainly doesn't do much to power or change it. A great replacement for the standard silencer, give you a little bit more power, a little bit more noise, but certainly broaden the spread of power. A fantastic starting point. From there you go up to, you can get the full system in the standard T6. So that's this one over here. So again, full stainless tubing all the way through, but this one now has the Pro Circuit header with a resonance chamber on it. You get, the proper eccentric middle mount, you get the brushed, the billet aluminium bracket on the back, and still the same construction on the can. So you still have the removable spark arrestor insert, which, as I said, doubles as a bit of a quiet core insert. Once you get out of those, then we start getting into the big bread and butter and the racing systems. So with the racing systems, we do a starting point, which again will only pass the American noise standard. So the starting point for the race systems is one we call the TI6. So the TI6 is a US spec racing system. So it's made for the amateur noise test. It will not pass the FIM standard that we're judged by. It's not overly loud, but it is borderline on most bikes where it'll pass. So with the TI6, that's this one here. So that gets full titanium construction all the way through. You get a carbon end cap on the back. You also get a removable spark arrestor insert in there. So it is, for the US in particular, they have to have the spark arrestor insert. It's not so big out here. Obviously being full titanium, it's a little bit lighter. You get the carbon end cap, so it looks like the full race system. When you're talking systems that'll actually pass the noise, that's where we get into our TI6 Pro and the T6 Pro. So I'll give a talk through those in a little bit more detail. So what I've got here at the moment is our T6 Pro. So the T6 Pro and the TI6 Pro are identical in look and feel and the way they're, I guess, manufactured. Where they differ is the materials used. So the T6 Pro gives you that full racing look. You get the carbon end cap that actually has a titanium can and everything on it. But what you have with the T6 Pro is you have stainless tubing. So it's a little bit heavier than the TI6 Pro, but it's also a little bit more durable. So that's a trade-off for anyone. There's nothing worse than getting a foot peg into your header pipe into a first turn with a titanium pipe. It will ding pretty easily. But the construction of these is really good. What Pro Circuit do differently to most people is when they build a system to pass noise, rather than building a good system and then bunging it up with a quiet core, with an insert that actually dulls the power, Pro Circuit build the entire system from scratch to pass. So there's never any internal restriction through the can. It'd be very hard to see when I hold it up, but there is no restricted flow through there. So what they do is they build resonance chambers throughout the can. So on the inside of this, you'll see there's step cores on the inside, which allows sound to resonate, and that actually keeps the sound down, but while not affecting power. They also have this whole front section on the front of the pipe here. That's also a resonance chamber. So you've got your internal tube through there, but then there's an outer chamber in there as well, which again takes sound, resonates. Resonance chambers are the best way to reduce sound without changing or reducing power. The header pipe We also has the resonance chamber. So again, you've got a nice fit on the header pipe. Again, this is the stainless steel version, also comes in tie, but that section there is a resonance chamber. So that gets the exhaust gases, traps them, they circulate through the chamber, exit out through the back, and again, keeps the thing nice and quiet. So just a really good way of keeping the power down and without restricting flow. And just little details that I like, you know, on the mid pipes here, you know, back in the early days of 4-strokes, they vibrated and they rattled, and we used to get a lot of mid pipes cracking. So what they've done, they've put this eccentric mount in there now. So you've got that little bit of give. So as the pipe goes through heat cycles, through hot and cold, you've actually got that little bit of movement and that little bit of give, which better the mid pipe moves than a joint cracks. So just good insurance, you know, for long term. And as I said, the silencers, you know, titanium can on all the TI6 Pros and the T6 Pro. So the Pro systems will always have a carbon end cap. They will have a titanium can on them. The difference being the tubing will be stainless on the T6 Pro and it'll be titanium on the TI6 Pro. Thanks.